What is it?
Star Wars?
Ready Player One.
I don't know what that is.
All right. So, I want to hear from you what happened last time that we met our players. So, going around the table, starting with Jonathan, what do you surmise happened last time? Or as a group, what do you surmise happened last time?
Listen.
Yeah, you weren't.
You weren't here. Oh, so
good luck.
the rest of you surmise what happened.
Well, if you had gone back and listened to it.
You know, it's on Twitch and YouTube, wherever fine books are sold.
It was a short session, and as I can recall, we went to clear out another area, but were engaged by a goblin that dropped a deck of cards. And after that, we went and cleared one building.
Of which we're at right now, and then we found several various family heirlooms. So, like, one person got, like, a locket, one person got, like, a picture frame, and it's clear that the people for these heirlooms are no longer with us.
And I got a sword that does 3d20 damage.
And then quickly lost it. It does 3d20 damage to you. And all of your party members within 1 million miles. And restores health to 7 times max hit points of all dragons in the area. Right? That's how that works. Okay. All right, so for Harlequin's Requital, they are on a very interesting tasking that they were handed by some riders in black with gold dragons on them that they later found out were part of the Zentarum, the Black Network. They were asked in not so certain terms to meet some new friends and go on a journey and to stand up a group that has disappeared. They were working in the area of Nightstone, an area fabled for a large black onyx stone in the town center that was believed to be delivered by the gods. And upon arriving at Nightstone, you guys found that the bells wouldn't stop ringing, the Nightstone itself has gone missing, and the town seemed pretty vacant. We quickly ran into some goblins, and through a lot of hilarity and a few missteps, and some amazing storytelling. We had Davos fall down twice and go unconscious by the hand of his own party instead of the goblins, which was pretty impressive.
I would like to point out that I was unconscious before I fell down.
He was unconscious before he fell down. And we also ran into a person whose name escaped me, Kella Darkhope, who eluded you guys because you went and fought her dragon messenger instead, which was hilarious. And upon her arrival and you guys discovering her, a bunch of riders rode into town from outside because you left the gate down. And you met Zolkin Alsandar from presumably the Zentarum, the Black Network, who were sent there to retrieve Kella due to some distress. And they have taken up watch in the guard towers, and you guys have continued cleaning through the town, looking for survivors and trying to rid the area of the goblins that seem to have overrun it. Tonight, I will be playing Yiltars as well as myself, and I finally said his name right because he's not here. So I hope to have some influence upon what happens.
So you're going to be the one mind banging everybody or whatever it is?
I don't think I would prefer that terminology. This is a game for children.
I'm trying to remember what mine.
That's called a day drink. That's essentially what he's doing, though. He's walking around going, you know what? I did it. And they just blow up. So I did it. You guys have recently taken a long rest. You have cleared out a homestead. The homestead itself was already cleared out. It was partially destroyed by a boulder that seemed to have fallen from the sky. And I'm getting a message, so let me make sure that's not Steven saying, hey.
That was me.
Oh, I'll make sure that's Steven not saying, hey, there's no audio. So I don't want to introduce a feedback loop, so we're just going to go on good faith that this is working. But you guys held up and did a long rest at noon. So it is now, 8 p.m. It was an uneventful rest. You guys had no attackers. There was the general sounds of the other riders up in their towers. There was, some stuff that happened, but nothing major to you guys. Nothing affected your rest. So you awake, refreshed. It is now long past dusk, which is going to make things very interesting. Show of hands. Who has dark vision? For the new players, because it is night, and because this town is pretty vacated, it's going to be very hard to see things.
I have superior dark vision.
Right, just like the sword, right?
Wait a minute.
That's
Do I have
what
dark
it is.
vision?
That's what I was saying. I would be surprised if you had dark vision, Paul.
I don't
As a
see
Goliath,
dark vision.
probably
Crap.
not.
It would be on your character sheet.
I do not see dark vision.
Then you do not have dark vision.
That's not going to be.
That means that when you enter combat, you will be at a disadvantage for all melee attacks and all spell attacks. Unless you guys use torches, which you have, which emanate light in about a 20 to 30 foot circle, and everyone can see.
Or one could make the argument that it is summertime in
But I
the
distinctly
north.
told you that it was autumn.
I have what's called a Busai lantern. Does
It's-
that mean I can use that to see?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
lantern.
what lantern?
Busai lantern. It's something that dropped in the kitchen when they.
It's a lantern. It's a lantern, so it uses a candle and it has a lens over the front of it, so it projects into a beam, but it still does project light. So just because you can see means now things can see you.
So I looked it up. Superior dark vision is something drow and deep gnomes have.
Okay?
It lets us see basically on.
It's
just like normal day.
so dark vision for those who just have regular dark vision, which would be, I guess, just Eloise. And double check. I think you may have dark vision. It would be on your character sheet
As a dragon.
as a dragonborn. I'm not positive.
What was it called? Dragon.
Dragonborn.
Is it dragonborn? I was thinking
Yeah.
that was a Skyrim term.
But what I want you to picture is night vision goggles.
Okay.
That's but not grayscale. That's how it kind of works. You lose a little bit of depth perception,
Mhm.
so longer range attacks, spell attacks might be at a disadvantage. You have to let me know if you're using a spell. The same things, and I'll let you know if it's a disadvantage, or I'll raise the difficulty on my end. It just won't tell you. So if it seems like you should be able to do it, odds are you can't because you have obscured sight. For superior dark vision, Josh will be able to see things just like it was noon. He has the ability to see things extremely well.
Dragonborn does not have it.
Okay, so that means that 3 people, I believe, are at a disadvantage, and one person is at a minor disadvantage, and one person doesn't even realize that it's 8 p.m. He's like, whatever, the party, breakfast, lunch, where are we at?
Who wants to be up front?
Well, I guess the person that can see.
You guys are going to put the rogue up front?
No,
Interesting.
maybe not.
Guys, it's so dark I can barely see.
So with that, let's go ahead and begin tonight's adventure. We have about 2 hours of game time. We will take a break partway through to allow you guys a chance to collect your thoughts and discuss, and we'll make the best of that break. So with that, you all awaken. Like I said, it's about 8 p.m., give or take. Well rested. You have your max hit points back. You've earned 1/2 of your level's worth of hit dice back. So if you use 1, you now have 2. If you use 2, you now have 1. And let us begin. What do you guys want to do?
Well, let's go clear the next building.
I agree that we should just continue clearing these buildings and ensuring that anyone that needs to be rescued is rescued. Anyone that needs to be killed is killed. And any loot that is found ends up in my coin purse.
After you split the shares with us, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Finders keepers.
And a nice donation to the church.
Did you see that church?
I said my church.
Oh. Whatever.
Well, there's that building right.
Well, before we go
Can't
out,
see it in the dark.
before we go out, we got candles, lanterns.
Well, I got
In your
my
explorer's pack, you should have torches.
I would like to pull out a torch, light it, but then just use it to light a block of incense, and then extinguish the flame.
Oh my god. You're amazing. So what kind of incense do you have?
Frankincense.
You didn't pick up some incense in the church?
I did not.
Did you pick? Somebody picked up incense.
I did.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna light some frankincense.
Yes.
The scent of death. All right, so you guys see Davos kind of. You hear him kind of rustle around while you guys are talking. He says, "Aha! Here's one," and he pulls out what you think maybe a stick. You're not sure. For those that you can't see, you can see that's obviously a torch, and you're kind of like looking at what's going on, and you hear some flint and steel. And you see the torch just start to light, and your eyes slowly adjust because it doesn't just engulf in flames; it just slowly lights, and you're like, "Oh, this is fantastic!" So you guys start putting your packs on, and you look at Davos, and he's sitting there, he's still rummaging through his pack, and he pulls out this block of incense, and you can smell it from across the room. This is the scent of death. This is what they use at funerals, and you're like, "Okay," and you see him take the torch and kind of sit there, and he lights it, and he starts going like this with the incense. And he's like, "Okay, you guys ready to go?" And you guys are like, "Yes, I'm ready." And he goes and blows out the torch and puts it back in his pack. So 3 of us are in the dark. You see this happen. You see Tapas just smiling as he puts the torch lit side up to where that way it's not burning anything in his pack, back into his pack, and begin to walk out the door.
So I'm going to take my bullseye lantern out and light it.
Guys, just follow the smell.
You smell like
and
the
now I'm holding this
corpses.
lantern, and I can see. What,
So you have a lantern, but do you have any candles?
I have 2 flasks of oil.
It's used as a candle.
It has to have a candle.
Yep.
Don't see a candle.
What about your explorer's pack?
There's no candles in the torch pack.
A torch in there, right?
Yep.
How long does the torch last?
Like 5 hours.
All right, let's light the torch.
Okay.
There we go. So we got a torch.
So you can now see, just like a typical torch light at night, for the, think bonfire, but smaller, think fire pit. So you can see an area around you, about 30 feet, give or take. You can make out some shapes in the distance against the skyline. As you guys walk out, you can tell that the night is not unusually clear, but it's very clear. You can see the stars and the constellations. It's like the gods are speaking to one of you with the alignment, and you can see, shooting stars and wispy clouds against the horizon. You can see that there is probably what you would consider a full moon coming up over the hills that will probably help provide some light in very short order. But probably everybody give me a perception check, or actually give me a nature check.
What's a nature check?
Nature.
Yep, nature is a skill.
Is that a D20?
D20 plus the modifier on the nature. If it's proficient, then you can add your proficiency bonus.
18. That's not going to do well.
No.
2.
Hey.
Hey,
what's
we
up?
both. Hey,
You
both
get-
of us combined got 4.
6. All right, so instilling, the rest of you don't notice, it's going to be about another hour because of the time of year and the movement of the planets and how things work. Another hour before that moon's actually able to ride into light. The rest of you think, "Oh, big ball of light, fantastic."
That sun up there, guys?
Let's march towards the castle.
There is a castle to yourself. And I'm playing the typical Yeltaris, so I'm just not going to say anything until I'm needed. So that makes my job really easy.
The mind freak.
Have we explored that farm yet right next to us?
No, we need to have.
As you walk out, you can make out the shape of what you presume is another barn and a fence to your east. You can barely see the outcroppings of a structure to your direct south. If I were to try to draw, which I think I can draw, let me change it to the right.
Oh, I forgot to mention. You used your dragon breath to set a building on fire and hurt half the people in the party.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's what you see this.
Used it in a barn.
So you guys can
You
see
should have checked the door.
this building. You can see this building. You cannot see this boulder, and you can see the edge of this building. You cannot see this boulder, and you can see the corner of this building.
Haven't we already been to that one door?
I know. I'm just letting you know what you can and cannot see.
No, we have not been to the one to our south.
Yeah, let's go check that out too.
Use your mouse.
All right, so looks like the door opens here. So who wants to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Which one are we going to? The east or the south?
One or south.
Yeah, the one to the south. Andre, stack on the door.
I'll just kind of stop at the door and wait for everyone to hit there.
Since it's nighttime, guys, before we go, I want to put a resistance spell on everyone.
How long does that last?
See how long it
And
lasts.
while you're looking that up, I'll describe what you're seeing as you guys are walking up.
Your new goodies.
I'm one of my cantrips.
You guys are walking up on a cottage, very similar in layout and design from the outside as the one that is obviously an easy part of it from the boulder that you camped out in the night before. As you get closer, you can start to see that all the shutters are drawn and presumably barred from the inside. It looks rather secure. And you can see some ornate runes around the door frame to the front door and around every single window. And let's see.
I wish I spoke up.
What languages do you guys speak?
Common and giant.
Undercommon, common, and gnomish.
Nope.
Common, celestial, infernal, elvish.
Okay.
Common, draconic, abyssal, and infernal.
Okay. How do I want to do this? Cover your ears, gentlemen.
La la la.
Mm-hmm.
No, you two are fine. Oh, you two are fine. You two cover your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Around every single door in Infernal is written the words, "Let all who enter this home without consent of its owner burn for 99 years in the depths of Nessus and freeze for 1,000 more in the icy waters of Cana."
All right.
Okay.
And so we're walking up to this. So, like, with the torch, like, we can we read it from 30 feet away?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's visible. It's absolutely visible, and the door is locked. For whoever checked that, let's give you that. I'll say that Yeltar's checked it. But are we stacking on the door?
Yeah, I'm stacking.
Andre, I'm gonna put a resistance spell on you. Put my hand on your shoulder. That pretty much means that you can roll a d4 and add the number for one of your saving throws.
D4, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's beneficial. I would like to go around back and knock on one of the windows.
Okay.
And while knocking on the window, I'm going to yell for help.
Okay. Let's deal with the front door first. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Well,
Okay.
I'll say, I just want to take a closer look at the door to see what it says.
It says what I told you.
Andre, I think it says, when I read it, says, "Welcome, please come in."
Oh my god. Okay. So as you knock, are you starting to yell help? Or just like exclaim it? Or like,
Yeah, I'm just going, help!
okay, noted.
I get a different reading from the door. Andre, I recommend you don't go in.
It's up to you, man.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling too.
It's locked, right?
It is locked, yeah.
How do you get through a locked door?
You can try to pick the lock, you can try to kick it down.
There's people like rogues who have lock-picking kits.
So as you're banging on the back door or the back window, you notice that these are definitely barred from the inside. Heavily barred from the inside.
Trying to get whoever's inside to come out.
And you're not hearing anything.
All right.
You guys can hear him yelling help now from the back of the house.
So
And I never told him what I was going to do.
He never told you that's what he was doing. So all of a sudden you hear one of your party members yelling for help. So
I'm going to go around the back side of the house and go, what the hell's wrong?
I thought maybe this would make him come out.
Okay.
Maybe they were benevolent.
Well, guys, according to this door frame, if we go in, we're going to be dead for like 99 years.
What's the door frame say? It's just.
Would you like for me to read it again? Would you read it
Yes.
to them? Door frame says on every single door and window, these are what is written in a language that you two cannot understand. But it says, or at least she tells you that it says, let all who enter this home without the consent of its owner burn for 99 years in the depths of Nessus and freeze for 1,000 more in the icy wastes of Kanaya.
Lies.
I'd like to check the door for traps.
Which door? You're in the back of the house.
Okay, go back to the front and check the door for traps.
Yeah.
Or,
Perception.
guys, before we go and kill ourselves, we can figure out who the owner is, perhaps.
Ooh, 19
You
plus 1, so that's 20.
As far as you can tell, the door is not trapped.
Do you think there's a local magistrate who has the records of who owns the deed?
Everyone's dead from a giant attack.
Can we see anything inside the windows, even though they're barred?
Barred shut. It's got wooden and something else shutters.
I don't think there's anybody in there, and I think this whole thing is bad security system.
It could just be the ABT sign in the front line.
That's what I'm thinking.
There's no actual line.
I think they're trying to deter us from going in there.
I'm
Can we
However-
try to pick a lock?
I can try picking the lock,
You can. It's a dex check.
and
If you
if
have
we
thieves
get in
tools.
there, you charge.
No, not me. I'm asking if anyone in the party has a
Well,
ability to pick
I
a
am
lock.
surrounded by idiots.
Yeltaris, do you sense anything? Any psychic
I'll
vibes
think
you
about it.
get
Let's see what I can figure out.
Okay.
If in order to pick a lock, you need to have thieves' tools.
Does anyone
I do have thieves' tools and a burglar's pack.
And night vision. Okay, the
All right.
job.
See, I don't think I realize I have dark vision. Like I just always see the same.
That is
It's like super annoying for him. Oh,
Hey, Tavares,
so this is dex.
Alrighty.
I'm sure there's some good stuff in there. Why don't we pick the lock and find out?
Is there a? Is it just Dex, or is there? I've never picked locks before.
Straight dex. Are you proficient in lock picking or thievery?
Proficiency. I'm proficient in thieves' tools.
Okay, then you get to use your proficiency bonus and your dexterity modifier.
Gotcha. So it'd be +5. That is a 14.
You try for about a half hour. The door's not unlocking.
Guys,
Can I try check?
it's not working.
Can I try ramming it?
You can absolutely try.
All right, I'm gonna back off the door. Oh, maybe 15 feet
All right,
in case it explodes.
I'm gonna try ramming it.
Okay.
The old Goliath.
Strength check.
All right. What is the bonus for that? Is that an athletics one?
Strength.
Are
Strength.
Just pure strength?
you proficient in ramming doors?
I'm proficient in athletics, and I got this thing called
Nope.
natural athlete.
Nope.
Doesn't help?
Nope.
Okay.
This is brute force.
So I rolled a 10. Just
I
strength.
think it's just 10.
No, he's a Goliath. He's more than that.
Plus 5, so 15.
So you run to the door as hard as you can,
Dude.
and you hear a small crack, but the door is still shut.
Dang it.
You should try
I will
again.
say that after your roughly half hour, you've got a pretty idea how to unlock this.
All right, I'll give it a shot again. Thank you for loosening it.
Well, he completely reset the lock, so we'll see.
14.
It's now 8:45 p.m. and the door unlocks.
Woo! Whoa. The door opened by itself.
No, I didn't know. You fill the last tumbler, You keep getting there and getting there. You think you got it, and then finally you feel it fall into place, and you feel the pins fall, and you hear click, and it just turns like butter.
All right. So
Does anybody have anything shiny, like a sword?
I got a great axe.
That'll work.
Hmm.
Angle it so you can look in without actually looking in.
How about I just shine my lantern in there or my torch in there?
But you get pretty close.
I was thinking maybe we look in there without exposing your face to whatever's in
No,
there.
just like reach around the door with my torch and just kind of.
Andre, we're going for the subtle approach. We know you don't understand that.
No, I don't. All right. So
But we should listen to Davos
Yeah.
this
Okay,
time,
fine.
at least.
Yeah, I don't think you have the wingspan to reach that.
All right. I'm going to pull out a dagger and just hold it around the door like a mirror and use it to look around.
Perception.
Guys, don't worry. I'm very perceptive.
-7.
20.
It seems to be okay.
Guys, it looks okay.
I'm going to charge in.
Okay. Dexterity save to move out of the way of the hulking Goliath running at you.
10.
Athletics roll. So it would be a D20 plus your athletics since you're proficient in it. It should be something like a +5 or +7.
20.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
All right. Roll a D4.
roll a d4.
No, this is how much damage you're doing to me.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Where's the d4? I need a d4.
I like where this was going.
Do you have a d4?
Isn't it the
It's a triangle pyramid.
That's a triangle. Can you tell which one is the...
Whichever one you
Whatever
can read
is
when
on
you
the
roll.
bottom.
Well, it depends. There's two steps. It's whichever one you can read.
Yeah, his is on the bottom.
Okay.
So you
so
roll,
whichever one's on
and it's the
bottom.
number on the bottom.
Other
Okay.
side, yeah.
Yep, see at the bottom?
Oh, okay.
1.
1.
What's your strength modifier?
Strength modifier?
Probably 4.
plus
3 or 4.
+3.
Take 4 damage.
All right.
Sorry.
You barrel through them. You push them out of the way. You're inside of the cottage.
I'm gonna look around for
I hope this thing curses you.
I'm gonna look around. What do I see?
Perception.
Do you still have your torch?
I do have my torch.
So it is dark outside for those who can't see. Besides the
Is the
faint
moon-
glowing light from inside.
Is there a fireplace in there?
14.
Okay. On top of the dining room table, in plain open view, is a wooden chest. It has some ornate scrolling on it and some highly polished metal bindings. So, like, picture the typical treasure chest. The metal parts are highly polished in silver.
Can check it for traps.
Sure.
Is it open?
He's checking for traps. It's closed.
Okay.
Roll a 10. So 10
Perception.
plus. Where's perception?
It's in alphabetical order.
Oh, so I got 11.
As far as you can tell, there are no traps.
As far as I can tell.
Just go ahead and open it.
Hey, Andre, you need help with the loot?
I want to open the chest. Let's see what happens.
Carry some out.
I would like to walk in there, pretend to stumble, and knock the torch on the ground.
All right. I need athletics from you and dexterity from you.
Athletics and dexterity.
Athletics from Josh, dexterity from you, Paul.
Is it athletics or is it acrobatics? All right.
All right, so I got a 10 for athletics. And what was the other one?
No, you're rolling a dexterity save.
Save.
Yes, because I'm stumbling into you. So you're
Your dice roll plus your dexterity save modifier. It's at the top.
it's at the top under saving throws. It'll be dex. Over here.
Dex, I get a +1. So I guess at the 5, it puts me at a 6.
21.
Oh, God. No.
As you like put the torch in your elbow, you're like, all right, let me open this thing. You walk up to it, you can feel the lid. you don't check to see if it's locked. You just check for traps. But to your surprise, the lid starts to open. You get a little like, oh, kid of Christmas, here we go. Then out of nowhere, you feel what? You're a halfling, right?
Gnome. Deep
No.
gnome.
You feel this little tiny body just wreck into you and knock your torch out of your ground, and you are just bewildered with what just happened. The torch is still lit, laying on a wood floor that's very dry.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up the torch.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna try and grab whatever is in the box he just opened.
Okay. As you're doing that, let's see. I like to keep
If you look at my
real
background,
Yeah. No, it's pretty awesome.
That's like
you hear. What's your AC?
What? 18. It was 18 at level 1.
Your AC doesn't change. Unless
yeah,
you change
AC is based off of what you're wearing, and
Okay.
if you have any
What's your
magical
AC?
spells.
13.
Do you have
A
a shield?
crossbow bolt
Hmm?
narrowly
Shield?
misses Heloise and strikes into the house. You get hit in the leg.
Wait.
You take
Where did I get it?
You didn't get hit.
Okay.
4 damage.
4 damage.
And there's a crossbow bolt sticking out of your leg. Came from the east. And you're opening. And I need the 3 of us to roll initiative.
Because, wait, so we're
Not
not.
you. You're inside the house. I need Susanna, Jonathan, and myself to roll initiative. Oh, Jesus. All right. 20 to 25.
Sorry.
It's okay. All right. 15 to 20.
17.
All right. All right. 10 to 15.
10.
All right.
So me and Davos are fighting over a chest while y'all are getting.
You have no idea that we're fighting over a chest.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
I
fighting.
picked up the
at this point.
torch. I can see you.
And the thing is just that as he knocked into you, this is when the crossbow bolt hit, so you couldn't even hear the crossbow bolt that missed Eloise hit the house.
And
Can we tell
sticking
what-
out of my leg.
Can we tell where it came from?
To your east.
To the east.
East would be through the house.
God damn it.
They're on the outside of the house.
Peter.
So they're like
Oh, west. Sorry.
Okay,
To
west.
your west.
Gotcha. So this way.
So we'll give them a chance and then we'll go. So you have no idea that any of this has happened. You two are still fighting over a chest and a torch. Did you grab the chest? What's going on?
Yes, I because he had just opened the chest
started to
when I bumped into him. So
And the chest was closed again.
okay. So while he's bending over to grab the thing, I just slip open the chest real quick and grab the stuff.
You want to know what's in it? You're up.
I'll find out later.
Okay.
I just pocket
So
it
you
and
stand
pretend
up-
like nothing happened.
You stand up and there's Davos standing there. Chest is still closed.
Sorry about that. I tripped over a board. It's dark in here.
If you think he's lying, you could force a deception check.
All right. How do you do a deception check?
You could just ask, are you lying?
Are you lying?
Perception from you. Deception from him. Josh, just tell me.
Tell you what.
Come tell me the number.
Okay.
Roll.
I rolled a 7, so I got an 8.
You have an 8. Okay. Okay. As far as you can tell, he's being completely honest.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna go over, look in the chest.
All right, so you open the chest.
I guess see that it's empty.
I don't know. Do you see this? Something?
Oh, look inside. Is there anything?
Nothing in there.
What'd you find?
Hey, Andre, did you find anything in there? Ow, my leg.
So with that, we are going to flex to the people that are outside. Eloise, you're up first. You have no idea that this is happening.
Jonathan, what's your guy's name again?
Apollo.
You have no idea that he was sick. This is like the split second after the air for the bolts. This is where it gets crazy because we're going to do a lot of time jumping. Like like we are literally picking up the moment after the bolt hit the wall, right next to you.
So what we did is simultaneously going on with what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that?
I heard a bolt, but this bolt's sticking out of my leg.
Wait, what?
All right, so that conversation is both of your actions.
What the bleep?
All right.
Good call.
What was your AC again?
18.
All right. 2 more crossbow bolts. Barely miss both of you, striking the house right next to you. Yeltaris, the silent one, looks around and says, I can't see a damn thing. And he's going to move back around the corner of the house.
This would be a good time to dodge into the house.
Oh, there.
I can't see. It's like
Oh, you
Well,
can
we have
kind of
dark
see it.
vision.
All right.
No.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
So now
You're
we
the only one
go
out there that can
back
see
to these two. Splitting a party is not the hardest thing for you to deal with.
I just say, oh, it's a bummer. I really thought there'd be something good in there, and I just walk out.
Okay.
All right, I follow you towards the door. Well, actually, I'm going to look around the rest of the house, see if there's anything else of value.
Okay. As you get to the door, that's what we will pick up.
Mhm.
You can see what nobody else can see.
Okay.
And my next move.
So that's where you were at, and I want you to go ahead and roll initiative, and you do have a surprise action.
10.
Okay. Whose dex? I'll just let you guys. I used to do it a different way, where whose dex is higher. It doesn't matter. So you and Apollo can go at the same time. You guys can choose. This happens to you two all the friggin' time. You two can decide who goes when it comes to your turn. Okay.
So what am I going to do here? I'm going to pull out my bow and fire a shot.
Okay, so you guys see Davos walk out the door, go, pulls out the bow and he's taking a shot to what you remember is the field next to you, but you can kind of see, but you can't see what's going on, and you have no idea what's going on.
17.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So we are now back at the top of the order. Always.
All right. Guys, head back for head towards the house. I heard something. I'm gonna go inside.
All right. I'll let you get inside. That's your action. And you move.
Not much of a fighter, are you?
What's your AC?
14.
Yours is
13.
Okay. Having recently been shot at, you get hit with a crossbow bolt just above the knee.
Ooh.
That's not humorous.
No, it's a little
Very limited.
maybe yeah. You take 6 damage. You have another one narrowly miss you, and what you could see just seems to disappear. You see him move towards that thing, and then he just disappears. I'm presuming. Let me do a legitimate. Okay. We are now to Apollo and Davos.
I can't see anything. So I'm gonna try and feel my way into the.
You can see into the house. You just can't see where this is coming from.
Okay.
Because there's a giant Goliath standing in there with a torch.
Okay. That's the biggest make sure I can see. Fight or flight response. Actually, Paul's pretty upset by this arrow in his leg, and I'm going to actually do an Eldritch Blast in the direction that the arrow came from.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, just let them know before I run away that I'm pretty pissed off. All right.
So is that a spell attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a cantrip or is it a spell?
Cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Cantrip.
10. I rolled an 8.
Yep.
Oh, no. It's an advantage. Just want to warn you.
You're at disadvantage. You're shooting in the
Dark.
dark.
Yeah.
Good idea, though. I will tell you that you can actually see the boulder from your Eldritch Blast because it still goes off.
Okay.
But you can see the boulder in the surrounding area, and you don't see anything. All right, Davos.
I would like to go hide on the other side of the boulder.
Okay.
So I'm just going to run over there and then attempt to stealth.
Give me I'll let you call it athletics or dexterity to climb the fence.
20.
Go ahead.
So I run over, shabam. And then I attempt to hide using my stone camouflage,
Okay.
which gives me advantage on stealth rolls when I'm next to stone. That's not going to do it. That is also not going to do it. So 6 plus 7 is 13.
No, noted. Yeltaris is. Let me see something.
Guys, I'm going to die. Again.
Taurus is going to do.
Should really part with that loop before you go.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. We are to the Goliath in the house, rummaging through things.
Well, considering I still have no idea what's going on outside.
Heloise has come bursting through the door. You've heard arrows get shot. You've heard an Eldritch Blast, which you've already heard a few times from Apollo. So you're hearing the sounds of combat outside.
Eloise, what's going on?
I hear shots. I wanted to duck for cover before and see if we can figure out what it is before we start throwing things.
Oh crap, we can't see shit out there. How are we supposed to know what's going on?
Says the one with the torch. All right. Heloise, top of the order.
All right. I'm going to use my...
Paulo, are you back inside?
No.
Okay, you're still outside.
Okay. I'm going to use Sacred Flame and throw the flame in the direction of the boulder. Well, actually, that would be stupid because of Davos.
You have no idea I'm there, and I don't think you know the boulder's there because you were inside when he lit it up.
All right, you sure?
You can, knowing that, you can tell me roughly where you want to place it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll do some
True.
mental calculations to see where you actually
You knew it
want to
came
shoot.
from the west.
Okay. I feel somewhat shamed of hiding inside, so I try to make up for it by Sacred
You're basically just
Flame.
going to blast out the door. That's what you can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
You weren't hiding. You were taking a moment to strategize.
Called
Well-
taking cover.
Called
Someone's
fleeing.
shooting. No one can shoot, and that's a pretty thick reinforced house.
Yeah, I do think that's what my character would do, so what the heck.
So how's Sacred Flame work?
Flame-like radiance ascends on a creature that you can see within range.
Oh.
Never mind, that doesn't work. Alright, fine.
You could throw a torch out there.
You put it on Davos.
Great.
Davos, be my light.
Oh, good. Living torch.
Would serve you right.
For what?
I don't know.
Alright. I will then go out the door and head in the direction of where Davos is.
Okay, go ahead. Feel free to move yourself.
So let's see. 5, 10, 15,
I'll
How
go
far
right
do you wanna
behind you.
20.
Take a look around. Can I do a perception check of the boulder?
Sure.
See what I can see.
Yeah.
My feeling is it's going to look like a rock.
See if there's anything
Go ahead.
around the rock. Oh, great. Okay, 11.
You see a rock. And you see Davos.
Really? She saw me?
No, wait, you don't even see Davos.
Yeah.
Wait, I have dark vision though.
I'm hidden.
He's hidden. And what you are fighting may or not also be stealth and hidden.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm hiding from my friends, but I'm pretty sure the bad guy can see me. As I'm like, oh, you can't see me.
All right. This is gonna get crazy.
I'm still inside the house.
I'm just happy someone's nearby to
Take the
stabilize me
damage.
when I die.
But I can't see you, so how can I stabilize you?
Well, I'll no longer be stealthed at that point.
So in a flash, right next to you,
Mm-hmm.
while you're looking at the rock, appears a goblin. Just like that.
Shazam!
And he pulls out his scimitar.
Could have been worse. All the news these days.
Oh, it can't get much worse. It can get a little worse, but not much worse. That would be a 21 to hit you.
21.
16 plus 5 makes 21 all day.
21 to hit on your AC, which is 18.
Okay.
You got it.
I got it. Great.
And he's making faces, so it's a good hit.
That's a good thing.
Bye.
7 damage.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to hit you again with the
What?
scimitar. And it's double attack. That one misses though. That one's only,
That's why he was able to shoot 2 arrows at
Nine.
her, 2 bolts at us.
Oh.
And he's going to disengage.
Oh, son of a...
What?
I needed him there.
And
If he's within 5 feet of somebody else, I get a sneak attack.
Oh, nice.
30,
But he knows
so
that.
start running. 5, 10,
These guys.
5,
So when this guy is hitting me,
Uh-huh.
can I see him hitting me, or do I just
Yeah.
feel it?
You can see him hitting you, and then you see him run away.
What's his speed?
30.
Didn't he have to move to get to her? And then he moved from there?
I know sometimes like I could use another spell.
These are 5-foot squares, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, here, there, 25.
Ew. You're welcome, guys.
Is it my turn?
No, you're still in the house. You're on combat. Apollo and
You
Davos.
keep talking.
It's almost your turn. After Yelataris goes, then it's back to you.
So when this guy hits me, can I say something as he's saying?
You could scream out in pain.
Okay, so maybe to alert other people, yo.
Ouchers.
Perhaps.
Can I see them from that distance? Probably not.
No. You can see the goblin hit Heloise and then start running, but you lost tracking.
I can't see them anymore. Okay.
Had another 15 minutes gone by, the full moon would be up and everything would be fine.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm with the torch one of these barns just to get some sight in here. All right.
We already did that.
Andre.
And it would be the nursery.
The younglings.
The younglings nursery, no!
The younglings. Andre, I need you to come out here and help me out, man. I can't see anything.
All right, that conversation is your turn. Davos. You can see him. You do have line of sight.
I know I should have went and told you that, but hopefully.
All right. What am I gonna do here?
Kill it.
Yeah, he's gonna beat me. I'm trying to figure out what I would do here. I would like to. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20 here. And then real quickly pop out, stab, and pop back.
Okay.
Or do I have technically line of sight where I'm at?
You have line of sight from where you're at, technically.
Okay, then I'll just do it from here. Stab. Natty 20 on the first one.
Close. I'll let you have it this time.
And then the second one is an 11.
That 20 hits, that's it.
Okay. So how are we doing crits?
What do you mean?
Are we doubling or are we rolling twice for crit hits?
You roll.
Okay.
Don't just double.
All right.
That would be nice.
D4 plus 3.
Spell
Oof. 7.
7 damage. Okay.
I roll a 1 on my D4 on the first
Oh.
roll.
Brutal.
I gotta get rid of these daggers.
Do you have surprise attack yet?
I do.
How does that work?
If they're within 5 feet of someone else,
Mm-hmm.
or they didn't see me.
Okay. All right. Yeltaris is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Start making his way in. See if he climb the fence. He climbs the fence like a graceful Robin Hood. One hands the fence and just leaps over and lands. Not even at 3-point. Doesn't even need it.
parkour.
Then another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. To where he's up there with Davos at this point. Had Davos gone after Yeltaris, you would have been able to use your stabby, stabby. All right. To the Goliath.
The Goliath is going to walk over. Still has no idea what the heck's going on besides there's obvious chaos outside. So he's going to walk over to the door, kind of put the torch in the door, look outside, and see if he can see anything.
Hope you heard
Okay,
me.
you see Apollo with a bolt in his leg. You see Heloise standing in the middle of the field going, ow, ow. And you watch as Yeltaris and Davos are like at a corner of another building. You can kind of make that out with your light because it casts about a 25 to 30 foot range. So if you make your way to the door, move say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, you can I'll say by the shadows, you can see Davos and Yeltaris. You can see it's about here.
All right. I'm going to walk over and plant myself right next to Heloise. And climb the fence, I guess.
So give me a dexterity check to climb the fence.
4.
You don't quite make it to Heloise because you are back here and prone. You make it across the fence, but you fall on the other side. Which is good though, at least you're closer.
Can I see now?
You can see Davos and Lotaris, but he's out of line of sight from you. But you can assume that they're obviously trying to go after him.
Gotta help the girl. That's just my favorite.
And with that, you can roll initiative. Because we are now to the top of the order. Heloise!
Alright, I rolled 16. Do you add something to that?
You have dark vision, right, Heloise?
17.
Yeah.
You can see that he's right around that corner. Because he hasn't hidden.
I can see the goblin?
You have line of sight on the goblin with your dark vision.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Awesome sauce.
What was your initiative?
I think he's
17.
For that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can go after Heloise this round, and then you two can decide who which one.
Okay.
Alright, since I can see Mr. Goblin there, I will try Sacred Flame.
Okay?
But before,
This should be fun. Go for it.
but I think what I'll do is
It's gonna explode.
Move over.
I'm going to move over so that I have
It's
a
like move way over.
yeah, right there. So I have a
Thank
more
you.
direct
Okay? So read me how Sacred Flame works again.
flame-like radiance ascends on the creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
What's your spell DC?
Same page. Oh, yeah, there you go.
12.
15. I succeed.
Oh, how thoughtful. So Bupkis. Okay.
It's like Yeltaris' spell.
So what I'll give you is you see Heloise go over there. She looks, she clutches her holy symbol, and from clouds that don't exist, this pillar of light just starts to just sprinkle down. Like it's faint. It's a little brighter, a little brighter, a little brighter, a little brighter, a little brighter. And the house next to Davos starts on fire.
No, there's stuff in there probably.
So this house is smoldering. The thatch is it's still wet, so it's not like burning, but it's just like, hey, cool. This might be a light source in like an hour. So narrowly missed.
So hopefully no orphans in there.
All right, Andre, welcome to combat.
See, what would Andre do?
Go back and search the house. Sell some chicken.
Ram some buildings.
Andre likes to fight. He's gonna run right up there between Davos and Valdez.
10, 15, 20, 25. What's your movement?
30.
30. So looks like you can probably get there.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's as close as I can get.
Yep.
With one action of moving. With two
wait.
actions, you can get right there.
No, sorry, he can actually get there. So we're there. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You can use the measuring tool.
Because he was there. Yeah.
Yeah, he can get there.
You're there. You're on him.
Alright, so I'm gonna pop Stone's Endurance, which gives me a +5 damage resist as my bonus action, and whack him with my great axe.
Your Stone's Endurance, isn't it just a one-time thing for that action?
It says it's a
Or does it say it lasts an hour?
Forgot my book.
no, because I couldn't find it in here.
Stones. Oh, thank you.
Paul, keep in mind that whatever you're doing, I've given you resistance, so you have +1d4 on whatever you do.
It's not a saving throw. That's if I get clouds.
Which is exactly what resistance would do.
Oh, I thought it was a damage resist if I get hit on my next turn. I could not find it in the book.
You can do that, and we can reorder if we need to. So you pop Stone's Endurance, so go ahead and mark it off.
Okay, so
That takes a long rest to reset.
short rest.
Yeah, that's not in the normal book. It's probably in the evil elemental one or whatever.
I don't have that one? That can't be right.
I thought you had it. You have the PDF. I know you have that much.
Heck.
Okay.
As soon as you use it once, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
And it's in the Elemental Evil Player's Companion.
All right. I will pick up another copy of it. I think I might have left that in notes. Because I had a copy of that.
You can use it to reduce damage or to heal.
Cool.
It's cool.
All right. So are you attacking them?
Yeah. So I get a 1d12 plus 3.
You have to roll the attack first, which is a d20 plus your attack modifier.
Gotcha. Attack modifier is the plus 5.
Yep.
It's not good.
9.
Swing and a miss.
Look good.
But you're in combat. Which is
That
good.
goblin's probably the size of your axe.
Pretty close. Pretty close. All right. So now facing 3 people.
Oh, he's a coward.
Okay. Okay. Davos, you did it last. You swing at you first.
I can't see me.
Natural 20. Scimitar.
I'm going down.
Andre, you're the next largest threat.
It's a possibility I'm dying.
17 against your AC. What's your AC?
15.
Both hit. All right. Davos. Ooh.
Good.
Ooh. So it's a +2, which means you take 3 damage.
Oh, wow. I was at 5.
Hall, on the other hand, I go from 1 to a 6. 8 damage.
Minus 5.
Okay,
Because I got my stone's endurance.
that's fine. You could have used that to heal too.
Same difference.
Long rest or short rest until you can do it again.
And then he's going to take the disengage action. And
As I keep forgetting to do.
5, 10, 15, 25.
Where'd he go?
Runs around the corner.
Stealth.
We can't see
What
him.
corner? Oh, we can't see.
You saw him run around the corner to the east, so he went up and to the right, and then he's out of your guys' line of sight.
You hit him?
Oh, I hit him. I hit him, yes.
Yeah. 'Cause I didn't see him up there anyway. So who's up? Who's up?
Next, we have Apollo Davos.
Okay. So from my point of view, you can pretty much see.
Man, if you had dark vision, you could see so much more.
I know. I feel like there's a better route to be taken, but staying to the script.
Need some goggles.
Yeah, I'm going to. I can see Davos and everybody there because of Andre's torch.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Can I see to the right of the barn, like to the north of me?
What did I just do? All right. Clear drawings. Good. To the right of the barn.
Yes.
So you're asking if you could see like over here. You can kind of see like the fence in the corner. But that's really about it from the light that is being shed from Andre's torch.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go half the fence and get closer to my team to maintain in the lights.
Okay.
Davos, can you bring me closer?
Yes. To hop the fence.
You can land on your face, dude.
For 5.
You can land on your face.
Where do you want to be?
I'll put him.
Well, I'm
Okay.
not sure if I made the lead.
You're prone.
Okay.
And actually, I forgot that you were prone. You could not have made it to him.
Oh,
Can't do anything about it now, but
Good thing you
could not
missed.
have made it to him.
okay.
That would have changed everything.
Yeah, you would have attacked Taurus.
Mhm.
So
How tall is the roof? Can I jump and pull myself up on there?
It's like
No.
15 foot roof.
Oh, okay.
10 to 15. Davos,
Mm-hmm.
you're up.
All right. How are the conditions? Is the ground wet? Would he be leaving prints?
You can give me a perception check to find out.
8.
Kinda.
Okay. Well, I have a
It's
general
also-
idea where he went.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, and I would like to scan to see if I see him. I'm not just going to run out there in the open field.
The perception check will be your action.
I don't think
You can do that. That's fine. Just know you won't have an attack. I'm not saying no. But
Yes,
make sure.
yeah, I just want to make sure, because if I run out there, he's going to have a clean shot on me. But
Do you have a clean shot on you now? You don't know.
it's true. And the way I roll...
Actually, you have like the superior night vision. From where you are, you cannot see.
Interesting. And I would trust my vision. So I'll... Let's see. I want 5...
Oh, wait, back
10,
up. There's a
15.
fence. I'm assuming you guys...
Oh, right
Oh,
here.
are you going out of the gate? Because the gate is over here.
No, I
Can you
can't.
hop in the fence?
Yeah.
Dex.
Natural 1.
So backing up a couple of squares, and you are prone.
So I go...
You got over the fence.
Sure.
Actually, natural 1. You went to hop the fence, and like the board sprung a little bit and pushed you back behind Andre. You're in the same space that you were. Just put yourself in the same space, and you're prone on the same side of the fence. Okay, that's your turn. So Taurus is going to attempt to climb the fence. If a critical roll, it is doors. For Harlequin's Requital is apparently fences. Taurus is prone because he didn't want to walk around. All right, Heloise.
Jump the fence!
From the fire, you can see
Yes.
that Davos went to leap and got thrown back. Taurus went to leap and got thrown back.
Great.
I think
Behind
this...
you, you could see Apollo leap and fall on his face.
And right before that, you saw Andre fall down.
Yeah, and somehow I stand up and run more than he should have been able to.
What sorcery is this?
Magical fence. Got a DC of 8. A DC of 8.
Okay, since I'm seeing people just not making the fence, apparently.
I mean, you could assume that maybe even Davos is dead. He's fallen down before.
All right, seeing all of that, I'm going to use my bless.
I'm kind of glad you didn't make me take damage, because there's a possibility that would have knocked me unconscious.
Mindful of that.
Alrighty, I'm going to use bless on Taurus, Andre, and Davos.
Yay! What does Bless do?
Up to 3 creatures of your choice within range, which is 30 feet. And whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled.
For how long?
It doesn't say duration, concentration up to 1 minute.
Means you up to how long? 1 minute?
Yeah, up to 1 minute.
So you cannot cast another concentration spell
For 1 minute.
for 1 minute.
Okay.
If you do, then that one ends at the end of your turn.
Okay. I'm still gonna.
That's fine. That's
Still going to use it because we need all
and
the help.
any damage you take goes up again. You have to roll against your spell DC, your own spell DC. Or no, the damage. There's an equation that we'll get to. If you take any damage, and if that damage is enough to where it disrupts your concentration, the spell fizzles.
Okay.
It goes away. Concentration spells are fun though. All right, so you still have movement left.
All right. I'm going to.
He's gonna walk out the gate.
All of us.
I'm going to get behind everybody and bless all three of y'all since.
So Helene's is gonna walk up after seeing all of this. She looks at Davos on the ground and goes, "Oh, bless your sweet little heart."
You're just trying so hard.
One day.
You'll need all the help you can get.
Okay, so you walk up. What else would you like to do?
I'm going to bless all three of these people.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's my action.
You still have some movement left. You only walked 5, 10, 15.
Okay, and
So you
then.
have like 10 feet left. No, you have 30 because you're not.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not little this time.
Excellent. Would an action be me going over the fence with an
You can
exit?
go over the fence, or you can just walk around the gate that's open right next to everybody.
Sure, I'm going to do that.
That sounds like a plan. 5, 10, 15. You can put her just in front of Gilpar's, and she's on the other side of the fence.
Congratulations.
Of course, it's the lady that thinks of it.
Andre, you're up.
Using the noodle.
And she's just like, "Oh, bless your little heart. You're trying. There's a gate right here. I'm going to go this way."
From where I'm at, can I see the goblin?
No.
I cannot see the goblin.
Just go run out there, see what happens.
I don't think so. Well, considering I have no idea what I'm chasing or where he went.
You saw him go up and then to the right around the house. That's all you know, though.
Okay. So I'm going to go as far in that direction as I can, but stay right there behind the house if I can.
Which way do you want to go?
Out the fence.
Okay. 5, 10,
I'm done. I'm so done.
15, 20, 25.
Right there.
Are we that dead?
Right there.
The fence took us all out.
With your torch, you still can't see him.
Okay.
All right. You still have movement. Oh, you have an action.
You can ready.
So you're going to hold an action, which means that you can say, "I would like to hold my action in the event that I see the goblin. I would like to X." And if that happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, at the end of initiative, you will be able to take a turn. You'll be able to use your action.
All right. So I'm going to hold my action because I can't see the goblin. And I have to say what action I'm going to take.
You have to say what the trigger is and what you intend to do.
If I see the goblin, I am going to run at him. That's not
You
it.
only have limited movement left.
Okay. If I see the goblin, I'm going to attack.
With
My great axe if he's in melee range. My javelin if he's not.
yeah, pick one.
Ah.
Javelin can be used with a melee. It's a stab instead of a throw.
Oh, I thought javelin was a throw.
Javelin is a throw, but it can be used as a melee weapon as well. Anything you throw can be used as a melee weapon.
All right, that's with my javelin.
You can also, I believe, throw. You have a great axe.
Yeah, I have an axe. I have a great axe. Yeah, that's a two-hander. And it's only melee.
It goes like one.
And then I have a couple of hand axes, which are
Hand
the same
axes
as
can
the
be thrown.
Yeah, they're the same as the javelin.
So javelin or hand axe.
We'll do javelin.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens.
Whatever it is, it's not going to be good.
All right. Oh, Jesus. This is so awesome. 2 crossbow bolts fly at Apollo as he's on the ground. One misses completely.
I have a spell for that.
The other one does 3 damage.
Poor Apollo. His face is in the dirt and he gets shot.
Where's he get shot?
Quick, while he's down.
Probably from the north.
No, I mean like.
Does it stick?
I can't even think of this.
You have no
we'll say
legs.
that it clips your shoulder.
Why are we even still out here? The stupid goblin is like.
Do goblins understand common?
They do.
Perhaps we can reason with them.
We are to Apollo and Davos, who are both prone on the inside of the pen.
Okay.
Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm going to stand up
It's half of your movement.
and in an intimidating manner.
Okay.
Have you seen Punisher yet?
No.
Essentially, I'm just going to yell out there expletives about all the things I'm going to do to him when I catch him, unless he comes out.
Give me a strength check. You see how loud you're yelling to see if you're drawing other things.
Oh no!
I was going for intimidation because
I
I'm
want to
proficient in
see
it.
how big this is. You can either use that for your strength or your intimidation. Because I need both.
17
For strength or
intimidation.
Okay, now give me your strength. Actually, let's make it Constitution.
Constitution?
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
I am
so,
a deep gnome.
In a still small voice, Davos stands up and says, with much intimidation. You can hear the fleas just quivering in his presence. Because Apollo, you just see him stand up and go, but you can't even hear him. Because it's such a low constitution. But I have noted the intimidation. Okay.
Bless
You
you,
still have
little
half your
soul.
movement left. Would you like to try to find them?
I'm gonna jump over the fence.
Go for it. And that was died by that post.
That's acrobatics.
Dex.
Either way, I fail.
What did you roll?
2.
Oh my god.
Even with a plus 5 in acrobatics, it's a
okay.
7.
Okay. Here we go. Davos stood up and with a very softly spoken yet intimidating voice yelled expletives of what he wanted to do to this goblin and went to just step over the fence and totally fell right back down.
My shoes are muddy.
Apollo. Prone Apollo. Been shot twice.
This is one goblin just dominating us.
Some more laughing. All right.
Davos, are you wearing heels?
We're in a muddy field.
Since I'm prone,
Just crawl under.
I'm going to get up, and I know the shot came from. I can tell the direction it came from. I like to believe
Came from roughly north.
the north. I'm going to use my hellish rebuke.
Okay.
Now I'm wondering if I can still hit him because it allows me to point my finger at the creature that damaged me, and then momentarily surround
Requires
my
you to be able to see them.
I thought I could just find the person that hit me. No.
Requires sight.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then
I like it, but you cannot see.
okay. I was going to
Yeah, I
test
was
the
gonna
limits of
use
that
that
spell. Okay, if that's the
Might as
case,
well
then
actually
I'm going
use
to get up because I'm inside the fence now. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to dart over to the light.
So-
Are you
half
able
of
to
your
see
movement.
what you're going to use, or is
Yeah.
it random?
Sorry, I
I
just
just
wanted to make sure this wasn't flipped.
I just have no movement to get up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick
I'm
a
using the
card,
rest
any
of it to
card.
get closer to
This one
Yaltar's
does damage to
Javos.
yourself.
Okay.
You must discard
5, 10. I'll give you a little bit of grace because you have 30 for movement, right?
Mhm.
I'll put you here. That's like 25 worth. So I'm still giving you most of your movement.
Can you fly? Or are you like a chicken? Like you have wings, but you really can't fly.
Pretty much. Like a penguin.
Because, you hear, all of you can hear a longbow. And I'll deal with that over here.
Oh, that's our friends helping us.
They're getting us covered.
And you
I've
hear-
just seen the charade.
And then we move to Taurus, right? Taurus, yeah. Who is going to stand up and look at Davos and offer you a hand up.
I wave him down and say, I'm staying here. I'm taking a nap.
Okay. So he shrugs. He's going to walk.
Done. I give up.
15, 20, 15. He's now next to Heloise.
Also, I might be able to just crawl under from here.
Surprised you haven't done that yet.
I just thought of it.
You're a goblin? Or not goblin?
I'm a deep gnome. I'm small.
You're a gnome. You could probably just walk underneath. It's just a single run fence. We are back to the top of the order. Eloise.
All right.
Go get him. Whatever it is.
All right.
The conversation is your turn.
I'm going to walk behind Andre and use one of my cards. And so when I conjure with this, do I just say like where I'm putting it?
You have to blind draw it and hand it to me and then tell me where you are throwing it. And then I tell you what happens.
Gambit.
You can't look at it and then tell me what you want to do. You have to blind draw it first.
All right, blind draw. I'm going to throw my card in front of Andre.
Susanna.
Okay.
As long as it's not the deck.
I'm going to throw it in front of Andre and have it point. So this is north over here where the crossbows were going?
North is up.
You're throwing it like here.
Yeah.
Give me a moment.
Which way's north again?
The North Star. As long as I didn't discard the deck.
Right, that's
I gotta find this. This is interesting.
Okay, I didn't discard the deck.
yeah. That's it's a win. So,
How big is this thing? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Perception is important.
perception check.
What is that?
What the?
Oh no. You spawned things. Don't know what they are, but I'm assuming they're not good.
Hey, Andre, you see anything?
Is
All
that
right.
torch still on?
I know, right?
So, out of nowhere, as far as you guys are concerned, a king and 4 guards appear. So that's the thing now.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Sure.
Plot.
Do we know if they're aggressive?
They just showed up. The king's got a torch, the guards have torches, but the light just seems to be fake. You don't like it's not like it's diffuse light. It's like what?
So it could be like an illusion.
No, probably not.
So when I throw like these illusions, does everybody else know I'm throwing the illusion?
Not unless you tell them, and you didn't tell them.
Gotcha. Okay, fine.
There's now 4 guards and the king, a rat king at that, because that's the first one I can find. So,
Hey guys, I just threw this out.
turns over. Turns over.
Great.
The card sits here. Right. Fantastic. I like the use. I do. I really do.
Might confuse the goblin.
Okay, that's good.
It
Gotta
may.
confuse your party.
So, Andre, you're up.
Can I do a perception check on the king and the guards?
You absolutely can.
All right.
It's actually, you would wind up doing investigation check, not perception.
Investigation.
Oh, we missed your action. So you had a free action, but it never appeared. So I guess.
Yeah, hell of it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so investigation.
Mhm.
-1 on investigation, so that gives me 17.
That is totally fake. It is an
Okay.
illusion. You can see right through it.
Okay.
In fact, you can see a little white card sitting roughly in the middle.
All right, so I'm gonna go stand right below it and see if I can see anything with my torch.
So you're going to move up 5.
One to the right below it.
Okay. Can somebody move in, please?
Wait, here?
Can I see anything?
Yeah. You can see. Oh. There's a goblin.
The other side of the house, damn it. All right. So I'm gonna do what Andre would definitely do and charge at the goblin.
10, 15, 20.
And at this point, he's in a rage, so I'm gonna pop
So
it.
you are raging.
I'm raging,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing at him with my axe.
Okay. Mark your rage. Mark him. This one goblin has taken it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
about that level 3,
And actually,
level 2.01.
We're actually going to lose levels for this.
this might be stupid, but I'm actually gonna do a reckless attack.
Go for it. So walk us through reckless.
Starting at 2nd level, you can throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. When you make a first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you an advantage on melee weapon rolls using strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have an advantage until your next turn.
Good to know. So that means you get to roll twice and take the higher of the 2 numbers.
For the attack,
Each one.
For your attack, yeah. 14 and roll again.
15.
15 plus 5.
5, yeah, so 20.
That is a hit.
All right. And then I guess I actually get a +2 on my damage as well. So where's my 20? Or my 12 here? 12? That's not. Oh, there's a 12. 6 plus 5, 11.
How do you want to do this?
He's angry. He's swinging his axe. He decapitates the goblin.
So Andre walks up and just like foaming at the mouth, like the eyes just bulging, the muscles rippling, just swings, throwing all abandon, and he watches the torch just flies away because you've been attacking with a 2-handed weapon with a torch in your hand, which is hilarious. The torch flies away towards the house that you guys camped at, and so you guys just see this beautiful arc of this torch flying through the air, and you hear the clean cutting of a blade through some thick, fleshy bits, and you are barely even stopped by the bone as you cleave the head clean off the shoulders. In fact, it looks at you and goes, "The fuck?" as it rolls off its shoulders. And with that, you guys are out of initiative.
So I'm gonna loot the goblin and then go grab my torch.
40.
That goblin better have like 1,000 gold.
Just a simple goblin.
Are there any windows by me?
No, you're at a stable.
Oh, okay. While no one else is, well, I guess while Andre's on the other side of the building, I want to look at what I snagged from him. I mean, from the box that was left open.
Oh man, you actually make me have to do something. Can you let me see the player's handbook I handed you?
Yes.
I wasn't prepared for this one, sorry. This one actually has non-scripted loot.
What's non-scripted loot?
I have to roll and see what you get. I should have done this beforehand, I apologize.
You can just make it up, you know, $1 billion gold and a lovely thing of
I think you should get a block of goat cheese.
You should get your chicken.
Yeah. You know the funny thing about yesterday? I already had a cooked chicken.
Sorry about this. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, I will come back to that in a second. I need to do a little bit of math work. So your loot that you had,
Yes.
you actually found something kind of cool, Paul, but I'll let you see that in a second. You found there's the live chicken ones. That means we're over here.
Found a live chicken.
You find a golden holy symbol of Asmodeus for about 75 gold. You find a healer's kit and a potion of healing.
Oh, potion of healing would have been nice.
There you go. Take it before I take it over.
Doubles.
Doubles.
There you go.
I actually get to go into this for what you found.
Really?
Is that it? Is that really it? Blah, 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 blah. All right, I will tell you that you find a rapier.
Ooh.
What is a rapier?
It's a pointy
Fencing.
sword.
Big fencing.
Long
But
pointy.
until you identify it, I
I
have to
love
hold on to
Three
the card.
Musketeers.
Until you identify it, I have to hold on to the card. Either you have to find somebody who has the identify spell, or you have to spend a short rest meditating about it.
What is this?
What is this long pointy thing?
So we're at
Is
9:30.
it a cabal?
Yeah. That took the
we have-
entire night.
We have the choice of continuing on for a half hour, but I will stop you before we get to another encounter. Or we can call it a night.
Why don't we go inside this little stable and take a short rest?
No, I won't let you.
No.
Because
I
there's something
literally
else
just
in
woke
there.
up from a long rest less than an hour ago. I'm not going to let you take another 4-hour rest.
Okay, so
We're tired.
This fence has been kicking our butt.
so
I
I'm
say
gonna,
we leave it where it is. That would
I
be my
agree.
vote.
well, I'm gonna grab my torch so I don't forget next time, and then rejoin the party down there.
You guys just want to reconvene down by the boulder?
Yeah.
Just so we're kind of all together.
Down by the bank.
I will go ahead and assume that these can disappear. Because actually, once you leave a range, then it disappears too. So, with that, we are going to call this evening to a close. My intent is that we will be playing next week, but of course not the week of Christmas, because I ain't going to be here. And I'm not taking this thing with me. So, I'm good with that. I think we all want the day after Christmas off anyway. So, we will meet again next week, and then we won't meet again until the new year.
All right.
So with that, thank you all for your time. It was eye-opening. And look forward to meeting everybody again next week for Harlequin.